You've probably seen the Hollywood movie Pirates of the Caribbean. Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow, the witty, mischievous pirate who's always chasing adventure, treasure, and laughs. But real pirates weren't like that at all. They didn't joke around. They attacked head-on, fired cannons, boarded ships, spilled blood, and stole riches without mercy. This is the story of those sea devils whose names inspired fear from Europe all the way to Asia. Pirates were people who attacked ships at sea and looted them for gold, cargo, and supplies. But not all pirates were lawless criminals. Some were called privateers, basically pirates with official permission from kings to attack enemy ships. Take Sir Francis Drake, for example, a national hero in England, but considered a ruthless pirate by the Spanish. These state-sponsored raiders sailed under royal flags, and their cannon-packed ships became legends of the sea. One of the most feared names in pirate history was Blackbeard, real name Edward Teach. Around 1716, he ruled the waters of the Caribbean and the American coastline. His ship, the Queen Anne's Revenge, carried 40 cannons. To terrify his enemies, he'd tie burning fuses into his beard so he looked like a ghost rising from hell. In one dramatic battle, it took 5 British warships to bring him down. When he was finally killed, they cut off his head and hung it from the mast. A brutal warning to any pirate who dared to follow in his footsteps. But piracy wasn't just a man's world. Anne Bonny and Mary Read were 2 women who disguised themselves as men, worked on ships, and eventually became notorious pirates themselves in the Caribbean. When they were captured, they claimed to be pregnant, and that's how they escaped execution. Their story proves that courage and ambition on the high seas had nothing to do with gender. Now let's turn to India, where the legendary sea commander Kanhoji Angre ruled the waters in the 17th century. He led the Maratha navy on India's western coast under Shivaji Maharaj. The British, Dutch, and Portuguese all called him a pirate because he attacked their ships, but to his own people, he was a protector and a naval hero. Even when European powers joined forces, they couldn't defeat him. He stood his ground and raised India's flag over the oceans. In Asia, the most powerful pirate wasn't a man. It was a woman named Zheng Yi Sao. In early 19th century China, she led the world's largest pirate fleet, over 80,000 pirates, with enough force to rival a small country. China, Britain, and the Netherlands all failed to defeat her. And, in an unexpected twist, she retired peacefully, without ever being captured, and lived the rest of her life on a government pension. But even the strongest empires fall. By the late 1800s, European navies had modernized. Radar, faster ships, and long-range cannons brought the Golden Age of Piracy to an end. The oceans were no longer ruled by raw bravery. Technology had taken